I can't believe that the playoffs are finally here, but I'm very excited because this first round is going to be filled with amazing games. Today guys, we're going to be explaining all my predictions for the first round series in both conferences, and we'll be doing predictions for every round as we go on throughout the playoffs. Let's get into the video. Okay, first, we're going to go from the 1st to the 8th seed in the Western Conference, starting with the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets are the first seed and host 2 times MVP in Jokic, a great point guard in Jamal Murray, and MPJ, filled with a great bench with guys like Bones Highland, KCP, Bruce Brown, and Jeff Green. They're going to be facing the Timberwolves, a team led by Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and Rudy Gobert. I believe that this series is going to be an initial slugfest, but Denver should get it done in 6, maybe 7 games. I believe Jokic is going to have a slow game against Rudy Gobert for game 1, and he'll have to adjust to that defense and getting burned out, while also making offensive plays. If the Nuggets want to win, they're going to need to help Jokic because I bet you he's going to get double teamed, and they need to capitalize off these Minnesota rotations. I expect Jaden McDaniels to get some great minutes on guarding Jokic as well, and we'll see how he plays against him, but this series is going to be very easy for the Nuggets though. Next, we got the Grizzlies versus the Lakers. Von Morant versus LeBron and AD. This series, and I'm sorry for saying this, but I got the Lakers in 6. This series is going to be a slugfest for both teams initially, but the Lakers will clutch it out. The Grizzlies are missing Brandon Clark and Steven Adams, so it will be ridiculously hard for them to contain AD. Jaren Jackson is a great defender. I'm not saying anything bad about him, but he has a knack for getting in foul trouble, so that means that they're going to have to play Xavier Tillman a lot. I just believe that although the Lakers have an inferior team, no one can stop LeBron and AD while they're healthy, and now teams just can't double team them because the Lakers have shooters in Beasley and D'Lo and Austin Reeves. I just believe that it's going to be hard for the Grizzlies to win if Ja can develop a shot. He has a good shot off the court, but on the court it's going to be very hard for him to win if he only shoots in the paint. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers play the Ben Simmons treatment on him, or respecting the other shooters that the Grizzlies have. I got the Lakers in 6. This next series is very anticipated, which is the Warriors and the Kings. This series has definitely had some polarization over Twitter, and it makes sense. Both the Warriors and the Kings are playing offensive basketball, but their defense is very, very bad. The Dubs have the worst away record in the league this season, and because the Kings have home court advantage, people expect the Kings to win, and some people believe that the Warriors are going to destroy the Kings based on their experience. I believe that the Warriors are winning in 7 though. The trio of Clay, Curry, and Draymond are very good, but the bench has been very inconsistent for the Warriors this season, especially Jordan Poole. He's going to be an important X factor, and if he makes the right plays and plays good defense, the Warriors win in great fashion. Andrew Wiggins is going to be ready for game 1, and I believe he's going to be a little bit rusty and take some time to get back to normal, so I wouldn't be surprised. The Kings are a great team though. They have D. Fox, Sabonis, sharpshooters, and Keegan Murray, Kevin Huerter, my guy Harrison Barnes, and Malik Monk as well. So the firepower is there for both teams. It's just going to be on their defensive side to save them. The Clippers vs Suns series is going to be brutal for the Clippers if they don't have Paul George back soon. It's going to be up to Kawhi to play defense on KD and generate offense as well. I believe he's going to be very, very tired. The Clippers are the deepest team in the league, but the Suns have 3 of the greatest mid-range shooters of all time with D-Book, CP3, and KD, and they also have great 3-point shooting. But let's not forget the Clippers' insane depth though. You know how to utilize the Westbrook correctly and have 3-point shooting guys like Nicholas Batum, Robert Covington, Marcus Morris Sr., Bones Highland, Norman Powell, Eric Gordon, and of course PJ and Kawhi. This team definitely should have been a higher seed because the depth in defense is very insane. Because of health issues early in the season, they couldn't find their stride, but as of late they have. It's going to be very hard for the Clippers to defend that Suns team though with KD, and if PG doesn't come back, then it's over for them. Suns in 6 or 7. Now heading to the East, we got the first seeded Btchs versus the Miami Heat. The Bucks have the best record, best player, and best defense in Miami. Well, they only have Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry, but this Heat team is actually garbage, and if they want to win, Jimmy Butler's probably going to have to average 60 or something. Bam still hasn't improved his shot and disappears in the playoffs. Tyler Hero can score but has no defense. Kyle Lowry has regressed tremendously. We don't even know if Oladipo is going to even play like he used to. Kevin Love's defense is so bad, and the 3-point shooting and offense in general is just horrible. They have the 25th best offensive rating because they have such abysmal half-court sets, and it's very sad to see. The Bucks are extremely deep, and no one's going to stop that team to push them to at least 7 games. This year is going to be like an easy gourmet meal for the Bucks. I got them in 5. Now we're going on to the 2nd versus 7th seed, which is the Celtics versus Atlanta series, and this is going to be a nice series for the Celtics, and I have them in 5. Right now, as of April 15th and 5/10, the Celtics are beating them 84-54, so yeah, I don't really see the Hawks really beating them in this series. I'm sorry. No one on that Hawks team can stop the Celtics, especially if they want to push them at least 6 games. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are such an amazing supporting cast with great 3-point shooting and defense that it's impossible to even imagine the outcome of the Hawks even win the series. Trae Young is going to suffer due to this crushing defense that the Celtics have, and guys like Bogdan, DeJounte, DeAndre, and John Collins are going to have to help Trae neutralize the Celtics defense. I see one game taken by the Hawks, maybe in Atlanta, but I don't really see them winning a road game, and Jason Tatum is probably going to have an off night that game, so I see that happening. So if they really want to win, they're gonna have to try and throw anything at Tatum, because we've seen Tatum go down before, especially last year and this season where he has random nights where he goes 8 for 25 or 6 for 20 or something. But still, Celtics in 4, maybe 5. But this year, you have to take I-85 North to 95 North all the way to reach Philadelphia. The Sixers already took one game of this series, and we saw how great Harden and Embiid were able to play off of each other. The Sixers capitalized on the dope tweets on Embiid, leading them to blow the Nets out of the water. The game was close during the first 3 quarters, but the Sixers made a blistering 21 3-point shots, which is why they destroyed them. I see one game taken by the Nets at home, because we know that James Harden is going to have that one game where he's off, but still, Sixers in 5. If not the most anticipated round in the East, the Cavs vs Knicks are going to be a thriller. This series can honestly go either way, as the Cavs and Knicks match up very well. Donovan Mitchell vs Jalen Brunson is going to be a very fun matchup, as well as Darius Garland vs Jalen Brunson, and the Twin Towers vs Randall and Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks are a very great rebounding team and have one of the best 3-point shooting defenses in the league, and have great bench depth. But the Cavs have an amazing defense, and I don't see the Knicks living up to that. It's going to be hard for the Knicks to be able to limit Evan Mobley and Jaren Allen, and the Cavs can limit Randall with those 2 guys though. The X factor for the Knicks is definitely going to have to be RJ Barrett. He's been wildly inconsistent and his 3-point shooting has gone down, so for the Knicks to win, he has to be able to produce. The Knicks are not stopping Donovan Mitchell though. I know he's going to have a great series, and I'm predicting a Cavs vs Warriors type game 7 in either city, so look out for that. If y'all didn't agree with my predictions, let me know down in the comments. Also, a lot of y'all aren't subscribed, so if you like content like this, subscribe and hit the like button, and see you on the next one. Enjoy the playoffs, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.